Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
This is 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
Good evening, I'm Jen Ah. Thanks for joining us on 7 at 7. Starting off with business sponsored by Bank of Nevada, Bank on Accountability. The Las Vegas-based company, the Siegel Group, acquires the, quote, last great piece of land available on the North Strip. That's according to the founder. The Siegel Group bought 10 acres located across the Strip near Resorts World Las Vegas for $75 million. The company's long-term plans include possibly a hotel casino, apartments, condo tower, and/or retail outlets. Just last month, the company sold the boutique Artisan Hotel for $11.9 million. Plus, you drivers out there, don't expect to cruise the Las Vegas Strip during the NFL Draft. County officials just approved shutting down Las Vegas Boulevard in front of the Bellagio for the draft, along with Flamingo Road from the Strip to Koval Lane. Also, lanes will be closed starting next Wednesday as Vegas prepares for the big event. Visit lvrj.com for more details. In more top stories, sponsored by Nevada Hand's Silver Sky Assisted Living Community. Learn more at nevadahand.org. A firearms instructor is facing a murder charge after police say he shot a suspected car thief. Review Journal's James Schaefer explains exactly what happened. James?
Jen, 34-year-old Carlos Viana was booked at the Clark County Detention Center on Monday on one count of murder with a deadly weapon. He is charged in the February shooting of 38-year-old Stanley Marks. According to the arrest report, Viana was picking up firearms at a warehouse on Valley View Boulevard when he heard someone starting his car. He ran outside and saw Marks in his Mercedes. Viana told officers that Marks started driving in his direction, and he thought to himself, quote, I need to make this guy stop. But according to police, the surveillance video told a different story.
Police felt that the homicide wasn't self-defense necessarily, that Mr. Viana was standing to the side of the car and was not in front of the car as it was moving. Viana fired 2 shots at Marks, who later died at University Medical Center. Viana has posted bail and he is scheduled to appear in court on May 17th. Jen?
In other news, Sheriff Joe Lombardo shares his thoughts after being accosted at a public forum. Last week, a man hurled insults at Lombardo after appearing to pose for a picture with him, an incident both Republican and Democratic officials criticized. Lombardo says, quote, people think that is their 15 minutes of fame, and he found the bipartisan response encouraging.
A lot of times it polarizes people, and then they double down on their activity, but in this case, the majority versus the loud minority is speaking with a louder voice.
Lombardo, who's running for governor, says he has no plans to reduce his public appearances. And authorities finally tracked down this couple from Indiana who disappeared while traveling through Nevada on March 27th. 69-year-old Beverly Barker was reportedly found alive, but her husband, 72-year-old Ron Barker, was found dead in Esmeralda County. Their nephew says their RV got stuck in the mud on the way to the mountains. In lifestyle, the UNLV College of Fine Arts inducts the newest members of its Hall of Fame. Legendary entertainers Paul Anka and Dionne Warwick were honored at Tuesday night's gala, headlining the class of 2022. Warwick, whose hits include Heartbreaker and Walk On By, is in residency at the Sterling Club at Turnberry Place. Anka, who famously wrote Frank Sinatra's song My Way, headlined at the Smith Center's 10th anniversary last month. Also on the education front, Nevada is now one of the first states in the country to collaborate with Amazon Web Services. As a result of the partnership, 2,500 Nevada students will be trained and certified in cloud computing over the next 3 years.
This is one of the biggest areas we have in terms of worker shortage. It's one of the reasons that companies won't come here, because we don't have enough trained workers. So this is going to make a big impact, not only for today, but into the future.
The goal is to expand opportunities for students to get well-paying tech jobs in Nevada. In weather, sponsored by Star Nursery, your garden's partner for every blooming thing. Here's a look at tonight's forecast. Temps still in the 70s with some breezes. Should subside in an hour or so. Temps get down to the 50s overnight. On Thursday, you can look forward to more sunny skies, a high of 87 and low of 60 degrees. On Friday and Saturday, time to turn up the AC. Your highs hit the 90s again. Starting Sunday, temps start dipping day by day. On Monday, some strong winds blowing through, then Tuesday, highs only in the 60s.
Sports brought to you by Station Casino's STN Sports. Download the app today. We are 22 days away from the NFL draft, and as of now, the Raiders do not have picks in the first or second round. But NFL reporter Adam Hill tells us the Raiders could get back a first-day selection if they trade away a star player.
In our latest mock draft, we did give them that opportunity by trading away Darren Waller. Now, there's a lot of opportunities here. The rumors have been floating around the internet. We know that Darren Waller, a severely underpaid player at tight end, most likely wants a new deal that the Raiders probably can't afford. Now, if I'm the Raiders, no way I'm trading away Darren Waller on a team-friendly contract with 2 years remaining. But if the pressure starts to build, maybe something like that could happen. But it's really one of the only ways the Raiders could possibly get back into that first round.
Sports betting sponsored by Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. Sharp bettors are banking on Tiger Woods to make the cut at the Masters in his first official PGA Tour since a car crash 14 months ago nearly cost him his right leg. Woods is plus 115 at Circa Sports to make the cut, and he's 65-1 to win his 6th green jacket. For all the sharp plays and best bets on the year's first major, read Todd Dewey's column at lvrj.com.
In health, tackling Nevada's doctor shortage. Nevada ranks 48th in the nation in doctors per capita, according to Senator Jackie Rosen. She and Congresswoman Susie Lee filed legislation for a program to improve healthcare access in rural and underserved communities. Rosen also filed the bill to reduce the economic burden for medical and dental students. In entertainment, one Las Vegas chef makes it through the first round of a fierce battle on the Food Network. Meet Mariana Alvarado Garcia. She's founder of the Mas Azul brand of Mexican foods, and one of the contestants on the new show Big Restaurant Bet on the Food Network. 8 chefs are competing for money to open their own restaurant. On Tuesday, Alvarado Garcia made it through the first episode, and what a week as she and her husband recently welcomed a baby girl. Thank you for watching 7 at 7. If you're watching from YouTube, don't forget to subscribe to the Review Journal's YouTube channel for more great content. Watch Las Vegas Breaking News streaming live on your OTT device. We'll see you tomorrow for more 7 at 7.
Review Journal Studio sponsored by Adam Kuttner. Get the maximum settlement as quickly as possible. This 7 at 7 update sponsored by Pro Group Management. You're watching 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review Journal.